Hi there, Taurus. I'm Jennifer Angel. These are your stars. Now, there's an eclipse new moon this week, and it's on the 20th Sunday, so towards the end of the week or at the end of the week. And it's right on the cusp of your sign and the next sign to you, Gemini. Okay, so it's not as powerful as being actually in your sign because it has crossed over into Gemini, but it's eclipse energy, so it's more intense. It's got, more oomph to it. So being right there on the cusp of your sign and also in your solar second house, very good for money and possessions. So when we take that into consideration, and also that you still have Jupiter actually sitting in your sign and Mercury, the planet of communication. So you could find some news coming through of something that you've been working on or waiting on. Now, if it doesn't happen this week, it's sort of like imminent that something is about to happen. It's like you have lucky stars around you, okay? But there's a few things that you need to watch out for this week as well. There are some transits with Pluto. Now, Pluto is a planet of transformation. It's, tends to sort of break down anything that's not working in your life so you can then step in and build it up again. But while it's doing that, it can put you into some pretty confronting sort of situations. Now, particularly when we look at, let's say, relationships, because there is a connection between Pluto and Mars this week, and although it's not necessarily a negative connection, it does leave me wanting to say to you that anything that you do with relationships on all levels, firstly intimate relationships, but relationships on all levels, you want to keep it totally above board. It's almost like even if you tell a little white lie, somehow they'll find out. Okay, so first of all, you need to be true to yourself, and then put that true and honesty and sincerity out to everybody else that you meet. Remember, Taurus, you don't have to prove anything to anyone. You're perfect just the way you are. And if there's somebody in your life that can't accept that, you don't have to do somersaults to make it, make it right. So don't play the victim. Don't, I think I'm trying to say really, don't play the victim. Don't sort of make excuses. Just say, okay, fine. Take things in your stride more, and you'll see that things are starting to open up for you. So if you just watch them open up, it's almost like if you can stand outside of yourself and look in as if and looking on your life as a play or a movie that's happening, and that way you get a lot more power sometimes if you're silent and you just watch what's happening. Of course, at other times you need to step in and be proactive, but it's just as powerful to step back and just evaluate what's happening first, see how the chips fall, and then make your move. Okay, but one thing for sure, Taurus, is there are big changes for you coming up this year. And of course, for you, what you need to do is be not only aware of it, but you need to be prepared to make the change. And of course, with every change comes a certain amount of risk. So you want to make sure that those risks are, let's say, as calculated risk as possible, but nevertheless, to move forward into the unknown, to make changes in your life, does mean to say that there's going to be some level of risk involved. Check in with your intuition. If it feels right, it probably is. Okay. Have a great week. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.